Hey legends, welcome back to Powerful Stoic Way. Today, I'm going to reveal something that will completely change the way you approach relationships. Why you should never fight for her attention. Here's the deal. The moment you stop chasing, you unlock a kind of power most men never tap into. It's not about being arrogant or cold. It's about becoming the man who naturally commands respect and admiration. You don't beg for her attention. You become so magnetic, she can't help but notice you. In this video, I'm sharing 7 game-changing strategies that will make you stand out from 99% of men. These aren't your typical pick-up tricks. We're talking about building confidence, emotional independence, and true self-worth, traits that women find irresistible. And here's where it gets interesting. I want to hear your story. Have you ever stopped chasing and seen the dynamic change? Drop your experience in the comments below, because your insights could inspire someone else. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you don't miss out on more powerful content like this. Trust me, you won't regret it. Let's dive in. Number 1. Become the prize, not the chaser. In the game of attraction, chasing her attention makes you seem like everyone else vying for her approval. Instead of focusing on what she thinks, prioritize becoming the best version of yourself. Women are naturally drawn to men who live with purpose and see themselves as the prize. Being the prize doesn't mean arrogance. It means self-respect. When you carry yourself like someone who's valuable, you practice confidence, strength, and leadership. Women find this irresistible because it communicates that your life is fulfilling with or without their attention. Here's a thought. Have you noticed how successful people don't beg for recognition? Their achievements speak for themselves. In the same way, let your life, values, and actions do the talking. Build a foundation of confidence by pursuing hobbies, mastering skills, and setting goals that excite you. When you focus on yourself, you stop needing external validation. This shift in mindset is powerful. Women don't want to feel like the center of your world. They want to be part of a life that's already thriving. When she sees you're committed to your growth, she'll naturally want to be closer to you. Ask yourself, am I creating a life that commands attention, or am I chasing others for approval? Let me know in the comments. What's one way you've worked on becoming the prize? Number 2. Detachment is irresistible. Detachment isn't about ignoring her or pretending to care less. It's about mastering the art of emotional independence. When you stop seeking her validation, you free yourself from neediness, and this independence is incredibly attractive. Why? Because women are drawn to men who don't rely on their attention to feel secure. Desperation repels, but detachment communicates strength. It shows that you're confident enough to let things unfold naturally without forcing them. Think of it this way. If you're too available, you risk being taken for granted. Detachment is about understanding that your happiness doesn't depend on someone else's attention. It's the art of saying, I'm good whether you're here or not. Stoic philosophy offers incredible insight here. As Epictetus said, man is disturbed not by things, but by the views he takes of them. Detachment is about shifting your perspective. Instead of focusing on what you lack, appreciate what you have and let go of unnecessary desires. The irony? Detachment often brings people closer to you. When she senses that you're not clingy or overly invested, it makes her curious. She'll start wondering what makes you so confident and self-assured. And curiosity is a powerful motivator. Reflect on a time when detachment worked for you. Did letting go make someone value you more? Drop your experience in the comments. Number 3. The energy of indifference. Indifference isn't about being unkind or dismissive. It's about showing that you don't need someone's attention to feel whole. This energy creates a natural magnetism because it shifts the power dynamic. Suddenly, you're no longer the one chasing, you're the one being chased. The psychology is simple. People value what's scarce. If you're constantly trying to win her over, she may see you as too easy or predictable. But if you approach with calm indifference, you create an aura of mystery that's hard to resist. Indifference doesn't mean ignoring her. It's about being unbothered by the outcome. For example, instead of texting her repeatedly or seeking validation, focus on enjoying the conversation for what it is. Show her that your world is already complete, and she'll naturally want to be part of it. Women are wired to notice subtle shifts in energy. When you exude calm confidence, it speaks volumes. It shows that you're not relying on her attention to validate your self-worth. And trust me, this kind of emotional independence is incredibly rare and attractive. Ask yourself, how do you carry yourself when things don't go your way? Do you react emotionally or remain composed? Mastering indifference means staying grounded no matter what. Number 4. The silent power of walking away. Walking away is one of the most powerful tools in attraction, yet so few men use it effectively. When you walk away from someone who doesn't value your presence, you send a clear message. You respect yourself enough to leave when your worth isn't recognized. This silent act of self-respect leaves an indelible impression. Why is walking away so impactful? It creates a psychological void. People often don't appreciate what they have until it's gone. When you remove yourself from the equation, she's left wondering why you're no longer chasing her, and that curiosity can spark interest. Walking away shifts the balance of power, placing you in control. This isn't about manipulation, it's about prioritizing your self-worth. Imagine a scenario where you're giving 100% effort, but she's barely reciprocating. Instead of fighting harder, step back. Focus on yourself and your happiness. The right person will notice your absence and realize what they're missing. As the saying goes, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Walking away shows that you stand for self-respect. It's a reminder that you're not afraid to let go of situations that don't serve you. Walking away also demonstrates emotional maturity. It shows that you're not attached to an outcome and that you trust the process. When she sees your ability to move forward without clinging, it creates intrigue. She'll question what makes you so grounded and confident. Number 5. Focus on your purpose, not her attention. A man on a mission is irresistible. When you're focused on your goals and passions, you naturally exude confidence, ambition, and drive, qualities that women admire. The key is to channel your energy into building a life so fulfilling that her attention becomes a bonus, not a necessity. Think of it this way: when your life is filled with purpose, you stop seeking external validation. Instead of asking, "How can I get her attention?" you'll start asking, "How can I grow, succeed, and make an impact?" This mindset shift not only enhances your personal growth, but also makes you more attractive to others. Women are drawn to men who know where they're going. A man with direction and purpose stands out because he's not easily distracted by fleeting desires. He's focused on the bigger picture, and that focus creates a sense of stability and leadership. Consider this quote from Viktor Frankl: "Those who have a why to live can bear with almost any how." Your purpose is your why, and it gives your life meaning. When you're deeply connected to your goals, you'll naturally attract people who align with your vision. Here's a practical tip. Dedicate time each day to something that fuels your passion, whether it's your career, a hobby, or a personal project. The more you invest in yourself, the less you'll feel the need to fight for anyone's attention. Number 6. Flip the script. Make her invest in relationships. People value what they invest in. If you're always the one chasing, calling, and planning, you're doing all the work, leaving her with little reason to appreciate your efforts. To build a meaningful connection, it's essential to flip the script and let her invest in you. How do you do this? By giving her the space to initiate effort. Instead of texting her constantly, wait for her to reach out. Instead of always planning dates, let her suggest something she'd like to do. This not only balances the dynamic, but also makes her feel like she's contributing to the relationship. Here's the psychology. When someone invests time and energy into you, they naturally begin to value you more. It's human nature to appreciate what we've worked for. By allowing her to invest, you create a sense of mutual respect and partnership. Think about this. Have you ever noticed how the things you worked hard for, whether it's a promotion, a fitness goal, or a personal achievement, mean more to you than the things handed to you? The same principle applies in relationships. Another tip: don't be afraid to set boundaries. If you feel like you're doing too much, take a step back. It's not about playing games. It's about ensuring that the connection is balanced. When she sees that you're not desperate for her attention, it encourages her to step up. Number 7. Be the exception, not the rule. Most men fight for attention. They overcompensate, overthink, and overcommit in an attempt to win her over. But here's the truth. Women don't want a man who's like everyone else. They want someone who stands out, someone who's the exception, not the rule. To be the exception, focus on what makes you unique. Is it your sense of humor, your ambition, your creativity? Whatever it is, lean into it unapologetically. The goal isn't to impress her by pretending to be someone you're not. It's to show her why you're different in a way that feels authentic. One way to stand out is by embracing your individuality. Stop trying to fit into societal expectations of what you think women want. Instead, focus on being genuine. Confidence in your authenticity is far more attractive than trying to mimic someone else's behavior. Another way to be the exception is by being emotionally intelligent. While many men avoid vulnerability, showing emotional depth and understanding sets you apart. It shows that you're not afraid to connect on a deeper level, which is rare and refreshing. Reflect on what makes you unique and how you can showcase it in your interactions. Ask yourself, what do I offer that no one else can? Share your answer in the comments. I'd love to hear about what makes you stand out. And there you have it. 7 life-changing truths that show you why fighting for her attention is a losing game and how you can become the man she can't ignore. The key takeaway: you don't need to chase anyone to prove your worth. The moment you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, everything else falls into place naturally. Remember this: real power isn't in forcing someone to notice you. It's in living a life so magnetic that they can't help but want to be part of it. When you prioritize your purpose, set boundaries, and embody confidence, you're not just setting yourself apart. You're creating a standard that only the right people can meet. Now, here's my challenge for you. Take one strategy from this video and apply it today. Whether it's practicing detachment, walking away when your worth isn't recognized, or flipping the script to let her invest in you, take action. Change doesn't come from just watching. It comes from doing. And I want to hear from you. Have you experienced how stepping back or focusing on yourself completely shifted someone's behavior toward you? Drop your story in the comments below. You never know who your experience might inspire. Finally, if this video gave you any value, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this. And if you're ready to keep leveling up in life and relationships, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon. This is just the beginning of your journey to becoming unstoppable. Thanks for watching, and remember, you don't fight for attention, you attract it by being undeniable. I'll see you in the next one.